Hello, welcome to the next entry into my figure journal, a project where I'm making a journal spread for each figure in my collection. The figure being featured today is the Strawberry Hatsune Miku. Miku is a 1/7 scale figure by Good Smile Company. I called her Strawberry Miku earlier, but more specifically, this is called her 15th anniversary version. And just right away looking at her, I mean, she's pretty insane, honestly. She has so many good details, so anywhere that you look, there is something delightful to see on her. They really went 200% into the strawberry motif for this one, and I love it. Miku has so many good figures, and this one really does not disappoint. I'll be getting into yapping about her more later while I'm journaling with you all, so I'll just take the opportunity to show you all some detailed shots. Enjoy! Another part of this figure journal is taking some time to sit down and draw and create some stickers to use based on the figure, and then using these stickers later in the journal spread itself. This Miku has a lot of details, as you can see, so I had a lot of great things to pull from while working on this. And for this one, I wanted to use it as an opportunity to make even more detailed stickers because this figure is full of detail. I honestly really struggled with drawing the sticker sheet too. I really had trouble getting Miku's face to look right. There were just so many different iterations on it. The way that I cut this down may make it seem like I did not struggle, but believe me, I did. And because I really didn't want to hold back on the details for the bows and all the different items, it just took me a pretty long time to draw each piece of this. But I had fun. I mean, I'm pretty proud of myself for getting it done. For my previous entries, I didn't go as hard into the details as I did for this one, but I thought it was a perfect figure to try out pushing myself and see how it went. Some of the pieces I like more than others, but overall I think it's obvious, to me at least, that I put a lot of time into this one, and I learned a lot while doing it. and then getting the stickers printed and cut to get ready for journaling. And now to start journaling. So here are the finished sticker sheets. And here are some stickers of some photos that I took of her. So getting into it, I definitely printed out a lot more photo stickers than I knew would fit on this spread, but I just really wanted to do my best to cram as many of them in here as I could because she's just full of a ton of details, so I thought it was only right to try to put a bunch of detailed photos all over the spread. I leave a few different blanks because I also want to make sure I have space to write down some of the different thoughts that I have about this figure. And then just using the stickers that I made to help decorate a little bit. So for each spread so far, I like putting in the character name, the details like the version, the scale, and the company. I also like including the type of series that they're from. And then I'll just talk a little bit about what I'm writing down in my journal with you all. So there's so many details that I honestly feel overwhelmed with what to talk about first, but I really do just love this Miku. Miku overall is a really special character to me, and several different versions of her have found her place within my collection. I wasn't exactly sure which one I wanted to feature first, but this one was a big one that came to mind when thinking about what would be a really fun one to not only spend time with and feature and show to you all, but which one would challenge me in drawing and putting together a journal spread that felt like lived up to her name. She's kind of intimidating, but I love her all the same. I really do just love this Miku so much. So now starting to get into some of the details that I was journaling about, I do want to call out her eyes. They're such a nice color, and then also when you look close, they have cute little stars in them. I've been able to call this out in the last couple spreads too, but I also wanted to include her box here. The main thing that I wanted to call out is that I really like that they include the illustration for her on the side of it. And she just has so many different details. For example, she has a bunch of really nice different metallic textures across the figure, so on her bows and her shoes. She also has this golden pattern on her sleeve, and her giant fork is also a really nice metallic. It honestly feels like it could be a real fork, well, real plastic fork. The fork was a little bit confusing to place because you had to shove it into this crevice within her dress to hold it in place. There's not like a peg or anything holding it there, so at first I was a little bit worried that I was doing it wrong, but it ended up working out okay. And I love specifically these two really delicate strawberries that are part of her figure. I like how she is very daintily holding one of them in her fingers. And I also just really like the one that's attached to the top of her stockings. It's impractical, but it's super cute, so that's what really matters. And I do like the shot that I ended up getting of that part too. It's hard to see, but I also like that they added in her Vocaloid number here too. Supports are never anyone's favorites, but I do like that they ended up adding a little flower motif that matched the figure. Appreciate that little detail. Her base is so fun and unique. It's such a cool little dessert plate. And I love how they stuck to the theme by writing the 15th anniversary in like a chocolate syrup, putting a little dessert on the plate with her, and just adding the little decorative touches with the hearts and the flower. Also, the back of the base has such a big, pretty red bow on it too. And I don't know. I mean, I honestly almost feel overwhelmed with what to talk about because there's so much to her. She's covered with bows, she's covered with strawberries, flowers, just so many patterns, so much different stuff that screams like, hey, this is Strawberry Miku. I think they did a really amazing job on her. I think she's just such a well done figure. Definitely one of the most striking Mikus that I have in my collection. And then I just wanted to share something that was specifically a problem for me. So her right twin tail, that peg did not fit. I was not able to get her hair to fit into the hole properly. I had tried a few different things like the hair dryer technique to heat it up, but when I looked at it, I knew it just was not going to work. So I ended up having to very carefully start to shave off part of it in order to get the peg to fit properly. And it was kind of nerve-wracking. It's always just a little bit scary if you're doing something to modify your figure, even in the slightest way, at least to me, because I just didn't want to mess her up. But thankfully, I was able to slim it down enough to then shove it in, and I had to press a little bit hard to do it. It was a little bit scary, but I got it in, and that piece of hair is not going anywhere anytime soon. And then adding some finishing touches, and here's the final spread. I hope you had fun having a closer look at this Strawberry Miku figure. Thanks so much for joining me while I put together these stickers and this journal spread. And also, thanks for letting me just gush about this Strawberry Miku because she is so cute. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.